our YouTube channel. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and give us a big thumbs up. If you want to spread positivity today, then say something nice in the comments and brighten someone's day. If you're new to the channel, we post a variety of content. Please check out our other videos, which I'm sure you'll like. I'm taking over this video. Welcome back to Sissy Bro YouTube channel. Today we're going to be ranking the top 7 wide receiver duos in the NFL. Starting off this list at number 7 will be the Arizona Cardinals with DeAndre Hopkins and Christian Kirk and Larry Fitzgerald. They don't really have a number 2. Larry Fitzgerald and Christian Kirk are kind of both the number 2, so they're both on the list. I think this is a very good receiving core, but compared to all the other teams and their number 1 and 2 punch, I think they've fallen at number 7. I think DeAndre Hopkins is the 3rd best receiver in the league, but I think Christian Kirk and Larry Fitzgerald aren't as good as a number 2 as some of the others on this list. By the way, I will be taking their quarterback in consideration. So if I think they're going to do bad and the quarterback's not going to do well, that may hurt their rankings. Because if they're not getting the stats, that may hurt their ranking. But I think Kyler Murray is pretty good. So I think he's definitely going to help them, DeAndre Hopkins and Christian Kirk and Larry Fitzgerald do good this year. For number 6, we have to head down to the Atlanta Falcons, where Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley are. They both had a really great season last season. Calvin Ridley had over 800 yards, and Julio Jones had over 1,300 yards. So both a really, really good season. I think they are going to be a good duo for years to come. I'm excited to see what they do. They are a big reason why the Atlanta Falcons are still afloat. But I just think Calvin Ridley is a number 2 receiver. If you put him on another team with struggling wideouts, I don't think he'd be able to produce as much. Julio Jones is taking away a lot of the double coverages, so he's usually only getting single covered. So that helps him a lot. But I just don't think they're strong enough to top these other wideouts. Then you talk about Matt Ryan, the quarterback. Matt Ryan has been very steady. He's underrated after the Super Bowl. Everybody's been giving him a lot of hating on him and stuff. So, but I think he's still a good quarterback, a little underrated. Those 3 are going to keep this offense afloat, and I think this offense will be as good as it usually is. But they come in at number 6. Number 5 is Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. These 2 players combined for almost 2,500 yards, if not more. They had both insane years, with them both having 9 and 8 touchdowns respectively, and also having 1,000 yards each, or a little over 1,000 yards for both. I think they're going to have even better seasons because they don't have Jameis Winston throwing 30 interceptions. I think Tom Brady is their new quarterback. He's always good with the football, so I don't think he's going to be turning it over a lot. I think both their numbers are going to go up. And they both are number 1 receivers, but they're playing on the same team. So I have high expectations for this team. And I think they're both going to have another explosive season. Expect them to have at least over 2,500 yards next season. And I think they're going to be one of the best wide receiver duos in the league. But there is a small chance they may have a dip in production because in Tampa Bay there is a lot of good pass catchers. They have the O.J. Howard, Rob Gronkowski, Cameron Brate, the 2 of them themselves, Chris Godwin, and Mike Evans. And I believe they just signed LaShawn McCoy as their running back. So they're going to have to – it could go either way. But we're going to have to wait and see. But I think they're going to be really good this year. For number 3, we will have to go down to New Orleans where we will find Michael Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders. I think this is going to be one of the hardest duos to stop. Michael Thomas is one of the best receivers in the league, and Emmanuel Sanders is a capable number 1 receiver. I think it's going to be very hard to stop this team. And I think Emmanuel Sanders is going to be very good because he's going to take some of the pressure off Michael Thomas. And so Michael Thomas can get more one-on-one opportunities, and that'll help both their stats. I think Drew Brees is going to still do as good as he always does. I feel like he's going to not do as good because I feel like he's going to start hitting the cliff where he starts on the decline. But I think there's still going to be a playoff team. I think Michael Thomas is going to have an even better year. I just don't know if Drew Brees is going to do as good as he normally does because he may be on the decline because he is getting there in age. But I think they're going to have a great year. I'm expecting big things from this duo. That's why they come in at number 3. For the number 2 spot, we have to go to Dallas, where we'll find Amari Cooper and the rookie, CeeDee Lamb. I think CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper are the second best wide receiver duo in the league. I think if you put CeeDee Lamb on a new team, he would probably be the number 1 receiver. He is arguably one of the best wideouts in the draft. At least top 2, I would say Jerry Jeudy and him and Henry Ruggs are top 3. But I think the Cowboys got a steal when they drafted him. And I think him and Amari Cooper are going to be the second best wide receiver duo in the league. If you're a Cowboys fan, you should be excited about this. Them and Michael Gallup are going to, as long as Dak Prescott plays, you guys are going to have one of the most explosive offenses in the league. I would put you guys up there with Kansas City. I think I'm high on CeeDee Lamb. I think he's going to be really, really good. And we already seen Amari Cooper be really good. I think they're going to have to cover one-on-one because there's Michael Gallup is still there too. And I think they're all going to beat their coverages, and then it just going to be rough for the other defensive players. So I think that they're a really good 1-2 punch with Michael Gallup. So you have to man cover them, and I don't think many teams can, and I expect a very big year from both those guys. If you're a Cowboys fan, get excited about your offense. You guys are going to have one of the most high-powered offense. You guys heard it here first. And I think Dak Prescott is pretty good, so I would say top 15 quarterback at least, at minimum. So expect it, sadly. Coming in at number 1 is Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry. I think they are both number 1s. They've been number 1s for a couple years now. I think if Baker Mayfield plays good, I think they're going to be really, really good. And I think they have one of the best receiving corps in the league with Austin Hooper, David Njoku, Kareem Hunt in the backfield, and Nick Chubb as the other running back. I think they're going to have a high-powered offense. I feel like Baker's going to have a bounce-back year. I feel like he's going to be more mature. And I think Jarvis Landry and OBJ are going to be really, really good. So I think they're going to be the number 1 duo in the league. They are both number 1 receivers. They have been on their own respective teams. And I think they're both amazing players. They've both been elected to Pro Bowl for the last couple of seasons. And now they're going to have a second year. And I think Baker Mayfield will have a good year. I think he's going to take them to the playoffs. Don't roast me if in 6 months I'm wrong. But I think they're going to be good. And I think they're going to have one-on-one coverages with Austin Hooper, David Njoku, and that high-powered offense. So I think they're going to be really good. Let me know your rankings down in the comments below. I think the OBJ and Jarvis Landry are number 1. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys don't mind, hit the like and subscribe button. We really do appreciate it. Let me know your rankings down below. And this was a fun video to make. Let me know what you guys think, if I was wrong, if I'm right. But be respectful down in the comments. Keep it positive. I know these rough times, but hopefully we'll get through it. This has been Bro. Peace out.